This is probably the worst time that I felt like I'm so tired. And there's only one thing that I'm doing that could cause this thing, am I right? I guess just exploring beautiful girls is not exactly without downsides. So we're gonna explore this topic, which is different than just straight up watching porn. Which I think technically has no drawbacks, right? I guess it's very much connected if masturbation is actually a negative experience overall, and you shouldn't do it most of the time, unless you're really into it. There's probably, a spectrum. There's not really an on and off switch in terms of habits. You probably choose how often you want to have it and not just like NoFap 90 days experience. You shouldn't do it anymore, guys. Because I just got some superpowers, actually. Yeah, absolutely. It was trending every single November. It trends, I guess. No, not November, am I right? I guess I'm very early on this trend, which I will not participate in. Thank you very much, because that's fucking stupid. But, yeah, it is interesting. The only experience that I ever had is like, maybe I didn't do it for like 5 days, and it just felt like it was very good after doing it. After not doing it, it felt really good breaking the streak of not doing it, but I didn't felt any benefits whatsoever, so I didn't care whatsoever. Alright, it didn't change who I am, as other people try to claim, right? It's not all hype. Completely changed who I am. Probably for the worst. In fact, I would like to see how he was before and what changed. It would be interesting. So we're gonna explore this topic, other people experiences, definitely Mr. Lucid experience. No, I don't give a fuck about Mr. Lucid, even though I'm subscribed. Sometimes you're repulsed by people that you know enough, and you can't trust them necessarily because of that, which is kind of a weird thing. Or you don't trust them because you kind of believe that you know enough already, and I don't need more information. The big reason why I don't trust Lucid is because he kind of just switched off completely, and he's still talking about benefits, I guess. See, the thing is, it's not obvious benefits at all. The benefits are not obvious, and your body is not like constantly asking you, please stop doing this. Andrew Tate actually also agrees with that fact because he has plenty of sex with a bunch of women, and he doesn't feel tired all the time. He actually commented about it, which is kind of mad. But I do remember this fact, and it is very relevant. If Andrew Tate says something, you better fucking believe it as a gospel from the newest Bible ever printed. Except it's the most unbelievable thing. Like, sex is a little bit different. Sex should be even more exhausting. And it's like you just do it before sleep? Normally? No? Am I stupid? You literally go to sleep afterward. Like, it's a tough thing to do. when I masturbate, I blow up one time. During sex, you probably blow up multiple times. And, way more. Which does sound very exhausting, to be honest. So I don't know if I can trust Andrew Tate on this one. It just doesn't feel right at all. So I cannot give him green light, but I kinda want to because he gives me hope, and these people have to take that hope away from me. Put it in the trash and set it on fire, as I usually do with my trash. I don't actually throw away trash, I set it on fire. It's the most effective way to deal with microplastics these days. So yeah, this is the only thing that inspired this video. Is like, well, I'm tired, I have to do something about it. And if NoFap is gonna help, I'm gonna check it out, if it actually helps. If I can actually control myself at all, or I'm super addicted to this. Which I am, and I will never stop. Obviously. Why should I? But some animals actually die after having sex. There's like 10 of them. At least. And it looks scary. There's a lizard, there's a spider, there's a bunch of mice. Rodents, I guess. Largest mammal. What the fuck is this shit? Let's dig into this. Males will even stop eating to focus on finding a mate. You can see a completely different addiction. Finding a mate is more dangerous than sex. Or just sex is deadly, while masturbation is like mild in comparison. I would imagine. I just don't know what the difference is between masturbation and sex, and I will not ask YouTube about it. Because sex for me is a concept that does not exist. I wish it would exist, and I wish I would be able to understand it. But right now we're living in internet times, in incel times. Incels will rule the world eventually. Once you realize what the fuck is going on. Once you rotate 360 degrees and understand that I am putting in so much work, and that work is gonna be the most influential shit that you will ever consume. There's tons of times like, you're so nervous when it comes to interacting with other people sometimes. And, yes, eventually you get into the feeling and you numb yourself down. But like even just sitting on playing chess with someone, I didn't want to do it. Because it's just such a stressful experience. Until you have enough experience to not be stressed out anymore. So, there's plenty of reasons not to go out and try to talk to women, because it's a very stressful experience. It's rewarding. It's not worth it though. Alright? The strategy just simply has to change. We have to become aware that we're way more sensitive, and we have to be way more sensitive, because our knowledge simply grows. How can you be less sensitive when your knowledge grows? Your powers kind of grow, and you're like, if I grow in knowledge, that means I don't have to be sensitive, actually. Because I control myself so much better. No, there's a lot more principles you have to follow. You have to be aware of everything at all the time. And you can't pretend that I'm just gonna be like Andrew Tate and I'm gonna succeed in life. Because money and women is not necessarily a direct success in life. The first thing you have to succeed in life is being happy with the least amount of resources, not the most amount of resources, not achieving all the resources in the world. You have to be happy with the least. And if someone takes away masturbation away from me, we have a problem. We have a problem, guys. I'm not even complaining about sleep that much either. Like, sleep and combined with masturbation is like, fine, I'll take the package, dude. If I feel tired, fuck it, dude. More dreams for me. The only problem with having dreams and being tired is that I can't I can't lucid dream. Okay? There's no point for me in dreaming if it just wastes my time. So yeah, this is the first video I've ever done being on the fence on something and trying to decide, is it bullshit? Is it good? Because it cannot be straight fucking dead in the middle this whole way and be like, what the fuck do I do with that now? Obviously, I have to figure out how do I minimize the drawbacks and maximize the benefits. What do I do? What is the solution? It's a completely different thing than just encountering actual bullshit and being like, I just figure out how to avoid it and solve it. But this is different. So we have to dig as deep as possible to understand every possible, but it's the same. It's the same. We just take as many arguments as we can because it's just a very interesting experience to have. So yeah, I'll just simply research. I don't have to have a 60-day experience when everyone else had it already. And there has to be a consistent story over 1 year. Then I became a Superman. Here we go again, I guess. I do have to put this argument in red, in fact. I do eat less than an average person, and potentially I'm malnourished all the way throughout my fucking life, and it just damages me in many ways. Potentially that damaged my teeth significantly, and I lost plenty of them. It's just, and I will potentially keep on losing them until I have no teeth. Not just because I didn't fucking brush it or something, but I'm just malnourished. And it's also a very interesting thing to explore what happens then. But it's just so frustrating. So, I already spent so much time stressing over food, and it's like, I still don't get enough. Couldn't someone else fucking do the fucking job already? Someone else, please! Not me! If I can fucking do it properly. Why do we have to buy the food, prepare the food, stress over it, over and over again, and restaurants are just like a fluff content. There's no canteens everywhere in the world. They're just restaurants for you to spend the shit out of your money. You get ripped off. It's like there's actually no real service in the world right now. It's just a way to get ripped off. Because that's capitalism, guys. Hello? The way you succeed in capitalism is first you rip people off, and then you buy off the competition so the competition doesn't exist. You know, oh, you're trying to build a business? I'll just buy it away from you. Thank you very much. And that's it. And people don't get the service that they need. And the world is not improving anymore. Fucking fantastic. So let's jump into this garbage. See what we can find. Yeah, someone had so little sleep they forgot the age thingy in here. And then after one day, it's the same day, you're sick and sleep deprived. Which is kind of a weird thing. Why would that happen? Why is this even related? What the fuck are we even talking about here? And then confident, guys. Yeah, you become confident when you follow common social practices, I guess, of like, oh, you're not masturbating, congratulations. I don't know. Oh, it's just a meme video. 100% meme video. There's no way. There's no way you're stupid like that. I mean, or is NoFap guide for zombies, for pure fucking zombies who have no fucking brain whatsoever. They actually start changing. Wow. Start to return. Return? Yeah, because you're an active zombie now and you're eating brain successfully. Congratulations. Masturbation is that little thing that I enjoy in life. Don't take it away from me, okay? Life. You will have actually life. Imagine that. Also, I will never enjoy little things in life because they're arbitrary, you know. I want big things in life. They're also cheap. Also, internet. Life does not exist. There's just internet. Skyrim. I wish, man. Because then everyone would talk about it. It's like, how do you increase your productivity 70 million times? Obviously, NoFap. You have to try it. By all means necessary, because we all need to be more productive and earn more money as well. It's like, I would know about this by now. If this would actually fucking work. Everyone would know about this. Everyone would shame everyone else. It's like, you're masturbating? I don't want to be friends with you anymore. You're not going to be employed because you masturbate, actually. Unfortunately. That's what would happen in a normal society. Over time. And it's just not how it works. That's just not how... What? Maybe this king... Maybe. I can't argue with this. What? A negative? Numb. What the? Why is there a negative? I thought there's gonna be just positives now. Or is it numb the best emotion you can have? Or not having emotions is the best thing in the universe? Who cares? How dare you? How dare you go down in days? You're not allowed. That's not how this video works. You have negative testosterone because I'll punch you in the face for this shit. That's how you get testosterone, I guess. You make a mistake, asshole. You deserve to die for this. Holy shit. You already said that. Courage, I guess? Now confidence? Disgusting. Whatever. But I do like memes. Memes are very thought-provoking, if anything. Your mind will work better. So many benefits, guys. Absolutely. It's like it's a crime against humanity, masturbation. Absolutely. But for some reason, just body allows you to do it. Like, if it was such a big crime, you would get an error message. You would start bleeding from your nose. Or you will start breaking bones immediately after masturbation. So it's like, I shouldn't fucking do it. Alright? I should only have sex once in my life in hopes to have children. Because I'm literally dying. Otherwise. Like, that's what would happen. It makes no fucking sense. In evolutionary standpoint, you know. That's what evolution tells me. So why are you fucking telling me otherwise? I will find your wife pictures and add her to my collection. And that's how I will take my revenge on you. And it will feel so fucking good that no drawback is gonna change it anymore. Alright? Fuck that shit. No! No! I do have passion! Trust me. Fucking assholes. I mean, if you want to sell NoFap for millions of dollars, here's how you do it with this one fucking video. But, just give me more views, guys. I'm stealing it. Give me more views. Because this is disgusting. Better cognitive function, of course, yeah, sure. Respect points, of course. You decided to write a sentence like this, right? You could fit the why. You could have done that. But you did it anyways, made me angrier. Fucking asshole. Unbelievable. See, you could fit a lot of letters in there, but you couldn't fucking fit the Y. Be more productive. Quality. It's the greatest meme of all time. Oh, just now, after 45 days, brain fog will start to lift. It didn't lift it completely. It will start, guys. Absolutely. Just wait 45 days. The streak is important. If you break the streak, it's game over. You will not get the superpower. I've tested it, actually. It's 100% guaranteed. Wow, you will activate even more brain power. It's like these people are collecting experience and leveling up, man. It's fucking crazy. Let's go. What the fuck is this bullshit? Oh my god. Oh, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. my god. I get a lot of attention from girls. I'm not doing anything different except from the Are you fucking stupid? Do you think I will believe this shit? Because anyone can write anything in the comments and it's like, oh, I like this comment. Yeah, stroke your ego a bunch, bitch. Just like you said. It's not to stroke your ego, it's to stroke everyone else's ego. Because now you're gay. And it's stroking time, guys. You figure it out. You getting a lot of attention from girls? Yeah, because you figure it out. I guess you cracked the fucking mystery, basically. And usually attention doesn't necessarily mean good, okay? Potential attention means you did something bad and women are gonna go and punish you for it. Alright? Just because you're having sex doesn't mean that your life is now 20 million times more valuable than it used to be. When you just kept your distance away from maniacs, basically, that only look good on pictures and are terrible people in general, because they would have been able to fix the internet or made it a better place. All they can do is look good. That's all I can see from women. There's no other values. I'm not subscribed to like hundreds of women. It's just men that make videos on YouTube. What do I do? You have to fucking wake up, idiots! No, it's 90 days of extreme fapping all the time. Is the only way you're gonna get the anger level. Is the opposite. Probably everything is the opposite. Honestly. A relationship with your wife, because you already have a wife, apparently. The wife will spawn in day 30 or something. Your voice. Your voice will change. You know how you can change your voice?
Here you go. I changed my voice, bitch. Very nice.
See, you don't have to worry about that shit anymore. Not on the internet, boys. Porn is disgusting! Absolutely! Guys wanna watch some porn together? Yes, I cannot just jump into porn's rabbit hole and find it amusing or anything. There's only certain special videos that I like to rewatch over and over again. And I have a special relationship with porn. But don't take my word for it. Eat it as gospel because I'm fucking smart, at least. Smarter than the average person who wants to meme on your fucking dead grave for not doing what you like. It's the worst thing you can do in life. Alright? It's a principle! You must not forget a principle, please. Please do not forget to do what you like. Principle, boys. If you forget, I cut you off, okay? So now, let's dive into the real stories. The real fucking manly men are gonna tell me how not to do what you like anymore and submit to the darkest depths of humanity, which is like going to war against the dark forces that you just made up, you know. I want oh, this is a If you put it that way, I
Alright, you guys see the
I guess.
and I'm gonna be real here.
Interesting thumbnail. How did this even happen?
Alright,
How is the thumbnail is different from the thumbnail? Jesus Christ.
deal because
The same thing. I couldn't get it hard. What do I do? Now I have a girlfriend. I want to have sex so badly. Yeah, just throw a girlfriend into the trash and go back to your old ways, idiot. It just says a girlfriend is bad for you because it cannot get it hard for you. Easy. That's how you fucking deal with life. I don't like it. Throw everyone in the trash you don't like. And keep the confidence, keep everything. You don't need to lose those things to gain it back again after you just figure out some fucking fancy way to get it hard again. What a fucking loser.
first I really
I came way too soon.
and I developed performance anxiety since that experience. Then you go on the internet and you look for
Oh no, you're gonna get desensitized if you watch a lot of pictures of women. What? It's the most common thing that they spit out as garbage to me. It's like, what am I getting desensitized to? If I get desensitized, how does that make any fucking sense? Do you think, as I play Hearthstone, I get desensitized from playing Hearthstone? Or am I just investing a lot of time and actually I'm getting even more interested because of that? And I'm willing to like explore different card games and understand concepts so much deeper. Understand how every single card works. The more I play, the more I fucking want to learn about it. The more experience is like enjoyable to collect. The more it turns into like a very just an important habit to have. You know, I just keep building on top of that, and it's always a good experience. You're gonna get desensitized! You're gonna get desensitized for being a human being eventually, actually! That's why you die eventually! Ooh! Shut the fuck up! You're a fucking idiot if you get desensitized. I look into porn. Yes, I'm a little bit desensitized for most of the porn. But there's always that one video that triggers me into hell mode, and I can't watch it full at all. I just come all over. It's over after like 5 minutes. And I can watch this video as many times as I like, and I will still not be able to finish. I will still not be able to actually see the whole video. I can't, it's just impossible sometimes. And if you can fucking do it, there's something wrong with you, man. You are desensitized, but for wrong reasons. There's something wrong with your brain now. Holy shit.
benefits that I've been, you know,
Yeah, the main benefits, more energy, boys.
brain fog. Now,
Yeah, this is a weird kink for people to create a fapping channel. Hey guys, subscribe to my fap. No, I would never do that, right? Well, I do have a photo collection that I could potentially create an application where you collect photos and rate them based on how much you like them, but it would not necessarily mean that you're masturbating at the same time. But you're probably gonna like a lot of bikini photos for good reasons. Just saying. No. The attractive photos are the ones you masturbate to. It's the same exact thing. Whatever you're attracted to, you're gonna like it a lot more in a sexual environment, basically. When you can tear it apart. Because that's how I look at sex most of the time. It's just a violation of everything that's beautiful. Because you just normalize it. It's no, oh, you're beautiful. Well, I have control over you. That's the dynamic that I feel exists. Yeah, whatever. This guy did not convince me. But it is what it is. Let's keep going. What the fuck are you talking about? Rewarding yourself for nothing. You reward yourself because you have an urge to do so. You can keep that urge away for like a few hours or something. If you really want to reward yourself for something. And it is a good thing to give yourself a reason to do it, basically. So I can't attack this guy. But are you gonna really start off with this? This is your introduction to the whole thing? Hey guys, I did No Nut November successfully, guys. But it didn't make sense to reward myself for no reason. Also, his voice is like so fucking off. Okay, he looks like a tough bearded man. His voice is so soft and pitched up or whatever. It's not low enough. It's just off completely. I'll give you guys a...
Your day rate, for instance, in my case, would be basically you work.
See, it's just so weird.
Hold eye contact. Hold eye contact.
Oh, this guy is just a destroyed version of a man. I got confidence out of this, and it's not because I stopped doing something that's embarrassing. I don't know exactly what happened. I know exactly what fucking happened. No, he actually explains it himself. It's like, well, I changed my habits a little bit, the way that I think I changed it a little bit, and I feel more proud of myself. And not necessarily directly just because of the no-fap policy that I implemented. But that's kind of what it means, you know, just like, you feel so proud of yourself that you start being confident, and then all of those other things come out of nowhere. Potentially I shouldn't feel tired. I'm only tired because I have nothing to do at that moment in time. But no. I also have a terrible chair and a terrible back position right now. Alright, I just have nowhere to lean back on. And my back is just, well, I will be collapsing. Here, I googled how my back looks like. It's my back. You can close it so easily. Maybe I will be able to reach my dick with my mouth. See, what this guy is presenting is a domino effect. I became more confident. I became more social because of that. Because of that, I became more happy. Whoo! Whoo! You're not talking about no-fap anymore. You're talking about you did something that caused so many problems to be solved all of a sudden. And your life is just completely changed. You know what that means? That means you have been destroying your life this whole time in ways you didn't actually were aware of. But now you finally figured the fuck out. It was no-fap this whole time, right? It cannot just be one fucking problem that solves your entire life. That's not how life works.
Can't sum up.
He puts it together in a very interesting way. It's like they can feed off of that elevated energy. Really. That's a pretty good benefit if you can feed invisible energy to people. Is it beneficial though? I've never. I'm still trying to figure out if outside world exists, because that seems to be a very difficult thing to prove. But one day I'll figure it out, guys. It's possible. Before I dive even deeper into this, let's see what this guy has to say.
Because I got an email from one of our friends that was
How does such a cool dude with 6 million subscribers gets 250k views? What happened, dude? Let's see it. 7k. It's literally the same thing that happened to Base Zeus. But it doesn't look that bad. Base Zeus gets around 10,000. This is like 7 times more. Alright, whatever. For some reason, like, men don't give a fuck about this type of content. It should feel very repetitive after all. But this is like a special video, like, come on, man. He's talking about NoFap. Fucking listen, guys.
all upsly suffering. Don't do anything.
Oh, let me break what ED is about. Erectile dysfunction, guys. Don't fucking worry about it. As I've said, just throw the girlfriend into the trash. But to be honest, it's like, maybe sex is not what you want, or not what your body wants in that moment. You just hug, kiss, and go to sleep. And it's like you connect pretty well. What else the fuck do you want? But my dick doesn't work at this moment. Maybe you're stressed out as well. Fuck it, man. I wouldn't recommend drinking pills to help yourself with that. But it just feels like, well, if it happens, accept it. If you can't fucking accept it, holy shit, you're a bad person, and I don't want to talk to you. Because there's a lot of things you have to accept in life that are crazy and insane. But they're happening. They're everywhere at all times. You just have to somehow accept that this is happening and continue following principles instead of bullshit. Alright? Very simple. This guy just gives a very good argument. Being hungry all the time is pretty bad. This is like the eye-opening thing for me. Wow. I mean, I know exactly what he's trying to say. I don't have to hear the entire analogy. He's like trying to say, when you go into the store and you're hungry, you're gonna start buying all kinds of stupid foods. I guess. But you get what it means. You probably just want to pause the video yourself and try and think about it. Because it's pretty deep. Alright. You want to take control over this habit and do it by your terms and not be manipulated by women. That's what it means. It's very simple. That's how you take the red pill in the first place. If you ever wanted one. What do we have? 7 versus 5? We're winning, guys. I can win this. I don't understand this argument. This kind of tears me apart. If you do not masturbate, you will start thinking about sex a lot more. No, if you allow yourself to masturbate, you will... And when you get addicted to it, you will be like, when is it gonna happen? Because I want it. Alright, I want it as fast as possible. This is the best part about my entire day, is when I can finally do it. Yeah, it is it's a terrifying feeling. Right now I'm sitting in this feeling all over me. When can I fucking do it, dude? I want it right now. So, it's neither, guys. Yellow, boys. Fucking yellow. It's neither. Oh, but there is a clear difference here. A clear argument. You're trying really hard. Wow. What a hero. It is... You have to treat it for what it is if you're doing it. An experiment. See what happens. But it's almost like... See what happens when you stop breathing. You know, that's sort of an experiment. Doing something that doesn't feel natural to you doesn't seem like a good experiment to me, to be honest. So, we found another one, boys. 8 versus 5. Yeah. He just, like, spits out his arguments like it's nothing, dude. Like he will see you in the street, shoot you with the arguments, and you will be laying dead, and people will be like, what the fuck happened? There's no wound, there's nothing, he's just laying dead. That's what this guy's gonna do to you with this video. Yeah, you're basically setting yourself up for failure. Very interesting. This is something that I didn't like Lucid for... This is supposed to be an experiment, okay? As I've said. But you will still fail the experiment because you'll have to do it eventually, you know? After those 90 days, the challenge will be over. You'll have to start doing it again, right? You're gonna start doing it? See, because it's at least a slider, at least a spectrum. You cannot do it all the time, and you cannot never do it either. You have to find all the reasons, all the arguments, put everything together, slowly and carefully, at school, with me, watching all my videos, as you're supposed to. Honestly, there should be 90 days of watching Gurnext videos. Every single day. Alright? It's the only way you can actually succeed in life. But it is what it is. And when you stop watching the videos, you're gonna... Well... I don't know, man. It does feel like a stupid argument, though. Doesn't it? But here's why it's a good argument, as I've said. No. Blue square. You need to find balance and not just on-off switch. And pretend that it's actually working for you when you turn it off and off. I'm not saying that something like smoking is something you need to find balance with. Because there's a problem with smoking. Can you guess what it is? It's fucking expensive! Holy shit! And it's definitely bad for your health. It's definitely not natural at the same time. But a lot of people are still doing it, and it's like, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. If you're the richest person on the universe, and you already have your life figured out, and you're not self-destructing yourself, these are completely different things. And Lucid was like, these are exactly the same things, smoking and masturbating. Oh yeah. What the fuck? But it is very interesting, like, why would smoking feel so good that people actually start doing it? I don't know, because I don't smoke. I can only imagine that it's somewhat like a social thing, which does make masturbation and smoking very similar. Because not masturbating is a very social thing. So now I can relate to other people because they don't have perceived bad habits anymore. I have so much confidence, boys. I'm so proud of myself. I will start a domino effect right away. I can't wait to come back to the shit videos, but you have he probably does have another argument in there. Just you wait, guys. Just you fucking wait.
Nothing wrong.
You might want to be aware of one thing in particular in this case, which I thought was a terrible argument, but it's like, but women put on the makeup and put on nice clothes, and now you have the internet. Yeah. They do it because we pay them to do that. Like, this habit is the hardest thing you can possibly control. I mean, congratulations if you can do it. I don't know why you would try. I used to like difficult challenges like that. But that also means one of those things, you know. It's a very difficult challenge in life to earn a lot of money, for example. Congratulations if you can do it. But one other thing you're gonna start doing is spending a lot of money as well, which is a very nasty thing, to be honest. On very weird things as well. If people actually are spending a lot of money on these girls that just look pretty, I don't actually appreciate that. I want girls to also be challenged to squeeze value out of this properly. But it's also a very competitive environment, so you must understand, obviously, there's 1% of girls that get all the money. The rest just get to suffer trying really hard to impress men, because that's the only talent that they have, apparently. Which is a very disgusting thing to see. But this sexual attraction is literally where it all starts, and honestly, you're just gonna build up a lot of attraction without even needing to see real women in the real world. Who says that these are not real women anyways? You just have to explore more and more and even more, and you'll understand that social media actually provides quite a good picture of the women that you like, basically. Quite a lot of information in general. Definitely, if you start your research and you start talking to them, maybe you can dig up some graves and some dead people and figure out who they killed. Like, some very dark things, because they wouldn't post it on social media, obviously. How many digs they sucked, you know? That's a very interesting thing. But potentially the internet will figure out how to ask those questions anyways. You know, in secret, and all of a sudden you just press one button and you get all those answers. It's like, well, you asked for it. You'll probably lose a lot of privacy by clicking that button, and you will be just as gross for doing that. So the internet will be like, yeah, you can click that button. I want to actually make sure that you click that button, then I will know that you're one of those gross people that I could take advantage of potentially. You never know. The internet will start evolving, and this is just the fucking beginning of the iceberg. This habit will get even harder to control. This is just the beginning! So if you will not figure out how to tame internet as the greatest beast of all time, also internet is one of those things that says to you, hey, nothing actually exists, you are God, you can do whatever you want. What do you want to do? That's what internet says to you. You know that society still exists and internet is just being an asshole right now. You know that you would prefer interacting with real people instead of just some fake bullshit. But at the same time, you'll take whatever you want, whatever you can get, whatever is free, all those things. All of them are available to you, and everyone is just filling in the gaps as we speak. If you have searched for something, we still don't know what we're searching for on the internet that's on high demand. But eventually there's going to be a website for that. And we're going to start filling in the gaps. And the same website will also recommend you what you should search for. I mean, the world is going to be a completely different place. You have no idea how many upgrades internet will have over time. I can barely name a few that will completely change the internet. So there's probably many more that I'm not aware of. So fuck yeah, dude. This, masturbation lifestyle, the incel lifestyle that will rule the world is guaranteed. Alright, there's no escape. Yes, eventually we're gonna start playing Pokemon Go and having sex anyways, because we're so fucking lonely, and having sex is still potentially a better experience, maybe. We don't know yet. But again, we will rediscover the real world as well as we finishing developing the internet. But first we have to fucking focus on that and employ ourselves and learn and fucking stop wasting time thinking about, oh, I will do a challenge not being on social media for 90 days, not vapping for 90 days, and not existing in the universe for 90 fucking days, because that's amazing! In other words, guys, we actually found bullshit. It was hidden this whole time. Ah, yes. Because I'm sure I can find energy and not being tired in some kind of way. I can solve this problem. And I don't have to worry about this fucking that bullshit. It doesn't make sense that you're actually losing energy. Alright. Fuck. I'll tell you why. Is that how it works? If I spit too much, then I will sleep 30% more. Or I will lose 30% of my active daytime. Is that how it works? Just spit 5 times? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Oh, in my balls, I'm creating this dark fucking energy, the ultimate life force of, like, creating the universe, potentially, millions and millions of those thingies. Which is kind of crazy, actually, that this is how it works. It does feel overwhelming, like spit compared to sperm, like, fuck that shit. But at the same time, I don't look... I'm not a fucking scientist, okay? I just look into quantity and not quality when it comes to this shit, and I just see the same amount, even less sometimes, than just spitting. So, but I guess I never really spit, so I don't know if you lose 30% of your energy for doing that. Kind of interesting. 30 seconds, dude. Give me one more. What a loser. He couldn't fucking do it. Yeah, it's up to you guys. No, it's not up to you. You will not be able to talk to me if you're gonna start arguing. Oh, I got so many NoFap benefits. No shit, dude. How the fuck are you gonna convince me? Okay? In what universe will you convince me to do this challenge. What fucking universe do I have to live in? Because I can talk about it, I can let you talk about it, but you will never fucking convince me, and that is just embarrassing, okay? Because I don't see benefits, honestly. I just see torture, and it's like, if you torture yourself, you become a stronger person. If you put yourself into the trash, you become a trash. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, I set you on fire, just in case.
I don't even know.
Let's change things up. Lovely guy. Yeah, he's keep on fucking talking about some mysterious forces. And potentially that exists, where it's like, if you gave off your energy to some girl on the internet, you will not be able to give enough energy to women in real life. And if you're still pursuing women in real life, I mean, wow. You must be a fucking idiot. But good luck with that. I mean, you will get great results. I'm just saying, that ain't for me. Women in real life will ruin your life. Very likely. And there's no good point in doing that. But honestly, if you want to make a family, no-fap yourself into infinity and beyond. Absolutely. Only do what Andrew Tate does and have sex instead of masturbating, obviously. You asked me questions? No. You should listen to Andrew Tate. No. Even if women are not attracted to what I'm doing right now, I feel that it's attractive. Alright, and that's just good enough for me. Alright, my brain says, this is the most attractive thing ever. It's just not popular enough. And, this, putting numbers on women and men, mostly on women right now, because we're talking about women. Let's click Ari for a few minutes. I mean, isn't that fucking amazing to understand the value of someone, of how attracted you are to someone, and then be able to tell them exactly what you think about them, because you have the data basically to back it up. You just send them a message. This is my data. This is what I think about you. Whatever, and you send them these messages automatically. Obviously, everyone is going to be like, oh, this is spam. This is automatic message. No. At start, it will be a spam. But if it means something to you, the internet will decode it and be like, oh, I have to figure out how to make it important. Very important thing on the internet that's also going to be added as a feature. Guess what? The women will start responding to you because of that feature. It will be collected value, basically, or piercing shot, or you will be able to accumulated value, basically. So instead of just spreading your message and spamming everyone, you'll be incentivized to pick targets very carefully. And this is how you do it. With my system, you'll figure out who you like the most and you will target them immediately afterwards. You'll be going through your list and being like, I like this girl, I like this girl the most, I like this. And you send them the messages, letting them know. It's very simple. But the reason why this will work is because the system will recognize you're not sending anyone else this message, so it must be pretty important. We'll let these girls know, basically, that they have a chance to interact with you and get your attention even more. But you also have to prove your worth at the same time. Obviously, there should be a way to invest into that accumulated value to make sure that the message is seen, And you will be warned at the same time what is the average value that this girl receives, that this girl opens a message for at the same time. You can see how internet is going to be so fucking smart and will evaluate everything, will give you data on everything. Fantastic, dude. Also, I will want to level up my woodcutting skill. It's the most important thing of all time. But you know what else I'm gonna show you guys? My previous video told me this is my most favorite Pokemon. Alright? And it has to be milked every fucking day. You don't milk this every day, there's something wrong with you. Okay? So I have to do it. Gotta milk it. Gotta milk my favorite Pokemon. Fuck yeah, dude. And this Pokemon feeds all kinds of Pokemons as well, and allows them to exist in the universe. Very nice. See? Everything is coming together now. This guy, I don't think if he even has a Pokemon, actually. No, of course. He just lives in the real world. Take power over your own life. I say, take power over the internet. I think I'm winning this one, but you be the judge. No, I will be the judge, and I will sentence you to fucking prison for a few years until you change your mind, you know? That's what's gonna happen. You'll be the judge. No, that's not how life works. I'm taking the power, guys. His dick got bigger? Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of convinced, and I'm gonna give it as a counter argument. 0. Real life success, as I've said, you probably have more of that if you focus on that, you know. But if you focus on that, your body will tell you, don't masturbate, because you have to have sex instead. You have to chase for it. You have to crave for it every single day. Do not masturbate anymore. I'm sorry, dude. It will feel bad. You will lose confidence. All these things will start happening to you in real life. Yeah, sure. But we're living in different times and things are changing, and you have to make that ultimate decision. And unfortunately, I can afford not living in real life. So, good luck, guys. 30 days and he already has a fucking list of like 6 things that are positive in his life that happened. So many changes. Call bullshit on that. I call bullshit. No way it's possible. Even with the idea of this fucking thing happening. Real life success. This has to just be some kind of illusion that you believe in, and all of a sudden you're like putting yourself in a different mindset. It's almost like what actually happened. It's almost like taking a drug and having a completely different experience of life, and you're like, wow, now I can do so many super amazing things because I'm doing this ultimate challenge, basically. Yes, it has nothing to do with NoFap, but it just has to do with the fact that your life sucked so bad that any change in your life just fixed it immediately. You know, you start appreciating life a little bit more. Congratulations, dude. Yeah, this guy just puts it to rest pretty much as a doctor in 2.5 minutes. These men are more powerful than I am. I see the benefits of actually making 10-minute videos, am I right? Much more influential. I will never do it though. Never. You're the devil, you just flipped this number. Alright. I don't trust small videos, okay? To give all the information that I actually need. Disgusting. this guy over? What is he gonna talk about for 4 more minutes? What? Another mysterious thing of like, if I do it by when I think about a person, it will subvert that connection with them. You can't just keep on throwing this mysticism shit and pretend that it's gonna stick, man. I don't believe none of that shit. Alright? You just believe in ghosts right now. But technically, girls maybe don't want to be overly sexualized all the time. And if you do it in your mind too many times, they will somehow will figure it out when interacting with you. That's the best thing I can give you. Mysticism is not gonna stick on me, but I'm still not scared of that stuff. I still can't believe it, to be honest. Because you don't get enough, testing for that. Like, you gotta test it properly. You gotta do that 30 days test on just that one sentence that you just said. Alright, bye, dude. Let's listen to this guy and shut this video down, because I had enough, guys. And I hope you did too, because you survived 1 hour of Gurnext. You will not be able to survive anymore, but that's okay. Because I don't encourage you to try. It's a very difficult challenge.
Maybe that was the people who espouse these massive benefits from NoFap will often not realise that maybe that was the in making a lot of other.
See, I am a doctor now. I'm the smart one. I said the dominoes, even though it's just logical thinking that you have to have in order to make a smart video and get enough views and respect after you claim that you're a doctor. I claim that I'm a very smart person, okay? I'm even smarter than a fucking average doctor. Fuck that shit, dude. You didn't touch the internet yet. Alright, maybe you touched grass, but internet, untouchable for you. What plateau, dude? Shut the fuck up, man. He said something, though.
Probably not good for you. Letting someone else copulate while you sit back as
Copulate? What is copulate? Mating, basically? I'm totally fine with that, actually. It's like, well, I would like to be in porn movies by all means, to try it out potentially. But to be honest, not really, because I'll just get my load off in the knowledge that it's even a possibility that I'll be even in a porn movie. I'll ejaculate myself every single time I'll think about it, and I will never be able to actually do it. Those who actually do it, these are fucking monsters. I don't know who these people are. I don't want to know them anymore. Okay? They provide to me the content. I don't know how they do it though. So I'll definitely will respect that as a third party.
It's probably not good for your brain.
Probably. Thank you for saying probably. I will not punch you in the face, Mr. Doctor. But you did said the word doctor, so... Alright, so, this is very big clickbait, though. But, you know, I've said my piece. I think it's game over. Checkmate, basically. You're out of moves, and you do have to pay me $100 million right now. Because, of defamation lawsuit for saying that I masturbate too much. Fuck that shit, okay? Give me a break. I did not cheat. I did not cheat by looking at Ariana Grande. Everyone looks into Ariana Grande once in their lifetimes. Ariana Grande will make you cheat all the time. Right now, she doesn't look as sexy as she used to be, but she did put an entire bodysuit of just pinkness. Okay, you have no idea. It's probably one of the sexiest things I've ever seen on the internet, to be honest. So, no. I will not stop. And thanks for asking. But it was very stupid of you. But, yeah, I was just curious. Now I'm just like, yeah, no. Even that little benefit thingy, there's probably something else wrong with me going on, so, I'll try and investigate that, in some other ways. But not sacrificing myself to the ass god. Alright, see you guys next time.